By tomorrow morning, the creatures that had ruled the Earth for nearly 160 million years would be gone forever. But on that day, not a single dinosaur had the slightest idea. Around 66 million years ago, the Earth looked completely different. Everywhere you looked, there were dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs were fierce predators. Others were peaceful, spending their days grazing on plants. Even their relatives filled the skies, soaring freely without a care. That morning, everything seemed perfectly normal. But far away from Earth, a silent threat was racing closer. No one knew that a single asteroid was about to change the fate of the entire planet. The asteroid was about 12 kilometers, 7.5 miles, wide. It was racing toward Earth at nearly 70,000 kilometers per hour, 43,500 miles per hour. But life on Earth was going on as usual. No one had any reason to look up at the sky. At that moment, disaster was only a few hours away. Slowly, the asteroid was pulled deeper into Earth's gravity. Now, it was moving even faster and had become even more dangerous. As it approached Earth, everything was about to change. Then, a blazing streak of fire appeared across the sky. But they had no idea it was the last day of their lives. The asteroid had now entered Earth's atmosphere. Suddenly, the sky lit up
Every
like a
dinosaur
blazing
looked
second
up
sun.
in
Confusion. No one could understand what was happening. In just a few more minutes, everything was about to change. The asteroid slammed into what is now present-day Mexico. The impact was so powerful that a massive section of Earth's surface was blasted apart instantly. Trillions of tons of rock, dust, and debris were hurled high into the atmosphere. A powerful shockwave raced outward in every direction, faster than the speed of sound. For the dinosaurs closest to the impact, there was no chance of survival. Immediately after the impact, the Earth began to shake violently. The earthquake waves spread for thousands of kilometers. Massive tsunamis surged across the oceans. For every creature living along the coast, it was complete devastation. Superheated rocks blasted into the sky by the impact began raining back down across the planet. These blazing rocks ignited fires almost everywhere they landed. Within just a few hours, thousands of forests were burning. Smoke and ash gradually spread across the entire sky. Sunlight struggled to reach the Earth's surface. And at that moment, the end of the age of dinosaurs had begun. After the impact, Earth was covered in a thick layer of dust and ash. Sunlight could no longer reach the surface. Whether it was day or night, everything looked the same. Without sunlight, plants slowly began to die. Food became scarce for the plant-eating dinosaurs. As the herbivores disappeared, the meat-eating dinosaurs also began to starve. The entire food chain started to collapse. With each passing day, survival became even more difficult. Now, the dinosaurs were fighting not only the asteroid's aftermath, but also hunger and a rapidly changing climate. Even weeks later, the skies still hadn't cleared. With so little sunlight, Earth slowly began to cool. As time passed, the challenges only grew worse. By now, food had become extremely scarce. Even the predators could no longer find enough prey. With each passing day, the dinosaur population continued to shrink. But some small animals were still surviving. Their small bodies and lower food requirements gave them a better chance of survival. That's why a few species managed to make it through. But for the age of the giant dinosaurs, the end was almost certain. Over millions of years, Earth's environment slowly recovered and changed. But the giant dinosaurs had almost completely disappeared. Only a few small animals managed to survive the catastrophe. Those survivors became the beginning of a new chapter of life on Earth. Today's birds are actually descendants of the dinosaurs, which means dinosaurs never truly disappeared. Every time you see a bird, you're actually looking at a living relative of the dinosaurs. But one question still fascinates scientists today. Was a single asteroid really the only reason the dinosaurs went extinct? But how did scientists figure out that an asteroid was responsible? The answer was hidden deep within Earth's rocks. A thin layer of rock caught their attention. Inside that layer, scientists discovered a rare element called iridium. Iridium is extremely rare on Earth, but much more common in asteroids. That was the first major piece of evidence. But the story didn't end there. Scientists also discovered a gigantic impact crater in present-day Mexico. This was the exact place where the asteroid had struck. By then, the evidence had revealed almost the entire story. But was a single asteroid really the only reason the dinosaurs went extinct? Some scientists believe that enormous volcanoes were also erupting around the same time. Today, these massive volcanic eruptions are known as the Deccan Traps. They released huge amounts of gases into the atmosphere. Those gases also contributed to changing Earth's climate. But was that alone enough? Today, most scientists believe that both events happened around the same time. The asteroid triggered the global catastrophe, and the volcanic eruptions made Earth's environment even more difficult to survive. Together, they brought the age of dinosaurs to an end. But one question still makes people wonder today. What if that asteroid had never struck Earth? It's possible that dinosaurs would still be the dominant animals on the planet. Mammals might never have had the opportunity to thrive. And perhaps, humans would never have evolved at all. In other words, that single asteroid didn't just change the fate of the dinosaurs. It changed the future of life on Earth. That one event marked the beginning of a completely new era. The world we know today may exist because of it. One asteroid, in just a few hours, were enough to change our planet forever. The story of the dinosaurs doesn't end there. Even today, dinosaur fossils continue to be discovered all over the world. With every new fossil, we learn something new. Scientists are still uncovering new secrets about these incredible creatures. And perhaps even greater discoveries are waiting in the future. But one thing will always be remembered. There was once a time when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. And in just a single day, everything changed. That's why we're able to tell their story today. An asteroid brought the age of dinosaurs to an end, but their story became a permanent part of Earth's history. If you enjoy documentaries like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like to support us. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because the next documentary is going to be even more amazing.